Hello everyone! I got some exciting news I thought are worth sharing with you. As you may remember, I've been looking for a place where I can put my installations more permanently, make them accessible for public, see how they behave in nature. And yeah, I just got the awesome opportunity to work in a park here that is currently under renovation. I can use a part of the park to build fairyland and work with the landscape, with all the material that is lying around. Like yeah, here there are so many pine cones, different sizes lying on the ground, branches, beautiful moss, and I'm very excited to be here. It's a very beautiful place, has a lot of different plants and trees, and it's just beautiful. And I was hoping you're as excited as I am, and you would follow me along this journey, help me on some decisions, and bring up your opinions on the installations. And I would just like make videos like this where I talk and introduce you in the spot and my idea. And yeah, let's jump right in. Guess I found my first spot for the first installation ever in this park, and I keep it very simple. I thought of working together with this tree, with this beautiful moss, to install let's see how it looks like, fairy doors that I prepared at home. Yeah, work a little bit with this landscape and see what I can do to make it look good, and also check how it actually holds up in the weather. Yeah, I keep it simple for the first project. Let's see where this is gonna go to, and let's jump right in. Yeah, first thing in the morning I went to get myself a little shovel. I never worked with the shovel before. I always use my hand, but since I'm gonna work a little bit more with my hands, maybe I should protect them and just work a little bit with tools. And as you can see here, this is all like what is it called, needles from the tree from a few years, and I just like scrape them off a little bit, put them beside, and see how it looks underneath. And yeah, decide where to go from here. Okay, I think we cleaned it up pretty neat. With all the dirt or soil, doesn't look very magical yet, so I'm gonna look for some moss I can place here to make the landscape a little bit more beautiful, and then install the doors. This tree is going to be cut down, so it will anyway disappear. I decided to take the moss from here and see how it's going when I put moss that is actually on the stem or on wood onto the ground, if it's gonna survive and how it looks like. Yeah, I'm gonna collect it from here. Brought a little basket. Let's see how this is going on. I just like rip it off like this. Oh yeah, that's beautiful coming away. That's a little bit, I put it in the basket. Take a little bit more from here. Just take it all with me. Beautiful moss. Look at this. It's all a little bit, all the moss is always different. This is very long, hairy, but as you can see, the ground of the tree, there were thicker pieces. Yeah, it's just very beautiful. Let me see a little bit more. Different colors all around the tree. I'm just able to like grab it with my hands. Destroyed, right? And I love this moss. Look how beautiful this is. Take it with a little bit of soil. Beautiful. Put it also in the basket, maybe a little bit more. So yeah, as you can see, I pretty much filled my basket with moss. Tree has more to give, but let's come back later, install the place we were before, see how it's gonna look like. On my way of bringing the moth to the tree, I just passed by this little place here, and I see that they dug a hole here for this pole installation, whatever this is. But what's exciting to me is this is all clay, so I'm gonna grab some of it and also use some of the clay to make a different landscape, and then place the moss on top and then the doors and see how it looks like. Let's see. Yeah, this is proper clay. Yeah, this is proper. Yeah, this is proper clay. Awesome. I mean, it doesn't have to be very soil free or the best clay, because anyway it's just gonna make some shapes, and it's gonna be perfect to work with it for my use. Just collect some of it into here and then shape it a little bit, maybe dig down that I get some more wet parts. So dig also down a little bit to get some wet parts, so it's easier for me to shape. Maybe I should have brought gloves. I'm gonna get really dirty today, but it's also part of the fun to touch these materials and yeah, understand how they feel when I work with them. It's pretty exciting to me. Yeah, see, that's good. So now I have a whole thing full of it. Add a little bit of water I brought with me. So now we're gonna move over to the tree with the moss and the clay. Now I'm gonna give it a little bit more shape for the door, so it actually looks like it's an entrance into the tree, I guess. And I do that with the clay I just found, and see how it's gonna look like. Let's go. Yeah, what I so this is good. Now what I want to do is, like, if it's like too steep, it doesn't look like it could be an entrance, so I need to help it a little bit with the clay, so it actually looks like you're entering somewhere. So look at this one. Let's see what it's gonna look like. Just place it here, make it flat down here. Give it a little roofy kind of thing, and then the door is gonna be in here, just like this. Maybe do it like this. Put also a little bit on the entrance around here, so we are able to also stick some moss down. Add a little bit water to it. It feels a little bit too dry, just to make it easier to shape, and also it sticks better to the floor. If the floor is dry and you put clay on it, then it won't stick very well, but like this it's perfect. Add a little bit more here, the floor, perfect. So that gives us like a very basic shape that actually shows that this could be some kind of entrance, I guess. Now make it here as flat as possible, to be flat. So guess we're gonna add some moss here. See, there's like some different kind of moss. Make the moss actually also wet underneath. I'm sure it like sticks somehow. Maybe like this. Take a little bit out here, then just stick it to it. This part as well. It's all like very flexible right now. Give the moss a little bit wetness so it can stick better to the clay. Doesn't look so beautiful right now, but it doesn't matter. It's gonna integrate itself. I hope this experiment works. Add a little bit more, maybe. Yeah, I don't know how big the door is right now, but like this should work out somehow. So like this, and then we just have to place the door. That's the first one. I'm gonna make some more of them, just to make it look like, you know, there's a whole thing going on here. Build some additional places where I can add doors. Gonna make a little path up here somehow. Maybe see if I can add some little stairs, and then also create a place for a door up here. See how it's gonna turn out. Maybe this is the highest in here, eh? Just like this. A little bit stair up, and then here a little bit of a woofy kind of thingy. Maybe even a little pass down on the other side. Let's see. I think I got the very basic shape of it, like with the clay that I just found. Let's add the moss. First, let's make everything a little bit wet for the moss to stick better. Then take these sheets of moss we just got from the tree, wet it also underneath a little bit, and stick it to the big parts we want it to go. Press it down just all nicely. Give it a natural shape somehow, if possible. Like this. Much more here. Just rip it pieces if a little bit more is needed. Also like the entrance. Just to make it a little bit more integrated. Let's see how it's gonna look like. See here also, and you can still shape it very well. So, okay, now we're gonna water everything a little bit again, help it stick. Now you can see, you can just shape it, the clay, together with the moss to make it like one unit to work it really in. Oi, oi, oi. So. As mentioned before, I created some doors at home with different materials, colors, paint, sealer, varnish, to figure out like what holds best up outside in the nature, and figure out what's best thing to use for permanent installation. Gonna install them now into these little holes I created and see how it looks like. Let's see. Just like place them. It's all like very flexible. See, with the clay and the moss, it just sticks together. The only thing I want to do is like make sure it's as straight inside as possible, so it looks like authentic. If it wouldn't be straight, it would look obviously not as good. So the biggest or the most important thing I think regarding installing this door is making sure they're like straight inside. That looks pretty good, I would say. The first door, let's see a little bit more here, work a little bit better, but I think for the first door it's not too bad. We can help a little bit with more moss or clay up here. So just gonna continue. These doors were actually outside for already 2 weeks, so I just know like to survive, like, you know, a while. Let's see the next one. Here again, same procedure. Pull them, press them in. Make sure the clay goes around with the moss. So gives a little bit of a hop. That's it goes around with the moss, gives a little bit there. And we do some more installations over here. Let's do some more doors over here. A green one maybe. So make sure it's all neat. Fits perfectly in here. And it's like the clay holds it in place. Let's see for how long. But it's a first try, so it's gonna be steep learning curve, I guess. Doing all these projects, figure out what works. So, guess I have them all in place. Now we're gonna water the moss a little bit. Give it a last like shape a little bit. Tap it a little bit. Let's see, good. Now we can think about a little path that connect the houses, like how it could look like. I mean, they're like something is living here, right? So I have to like walk. Maybe someone would like walk down here. Just let's see. Looks like it's a little bit worn out. Just experiment. There could be like a little plateau, and then here they could walk down again. This whew, like here, so and how this goes also somehow together, and they walk out here. This guy just walks out here. It's like a lot of privacy. Okay. Yeah, I think where they walk, there can be a little bit like no moss, because obviously it's like used, right? Or tramped, or however you say. Then it just looks like this, and they walk here. This guy walks here and down here, so everyone has access. A chair here, then some stepping stones in the front of the door, maybe here even a little like steps to go up here, because it's pretty steep, right? That would also work, I guess. So, maybe even where it's very steep, a little railing. What is this called? So no one can fall down here. See? Up. Or I just used a twig and jute or hemp to just create this little thing here, and you see it gives it the whole thing a more realistic look somehow, right? Some benches maybe. You could sit down, maybe here on the way. We have a nice viewing spot. This guy in the front of his house. Yeah, okay. Then a little signpost to see where we can find the different places. That would be pretty much here at the entrance. So like this. And then what else could we do? Just added some details. Fireplace, some pots, benches, broom, signpost, to make it look a little bit more realistic. And I added here some gravel, just found out there on the street, and I think it looks better with a little bit of gravel. Just adds another material, which I think looks cool. So I'm gonna do this for all the path. Add a little bit of gravel, let's see. It's gonna change everything. Obviously on the very steep parts it doesn't really stick. And then here we want to have it out. See, maybe a little bit more. So everywhere where the paths are, we add a little bit of gravel now. So here, down here, and all the way away from the tree. Yeah, makes a huge difference actually. I like it. Oh, have to be careful that the places where no gravel should be not getting any gravel on, because it's like a real garden. You would also try take it only where you really want it. Oh, here we have to add a little bit of gravel. Yep, and all the way down here. That's it. I think it looks much better like this, but I'm not happy with the very steep parts. I'm gonna just fix it. Found some more of the stones, which I'm gonna add now, like flat and long, just to make like stepping stones out of it. Let's see what it's gonna make it look like. Just try to find the same sizes so it looks more realistic. So it would look like this. One step. A little bit closer maybe. Just put some stone in here. It's like little stairs going up. Just put them into the clay. Little stepping stones. Yeah, looks good. I like it. As well here, comes around the corner, just stick it into the clay. And one last one. So, maybe another one. So, good. I think that's it for the first day. Created a little village here on that tree with clay, moss, stone, and some pre-created doors. I think the little stones really added to the whole look. I'm happy I tried that out. First I used bigger stones and it didn't really look good, and found these very small ones and actually really like the result so far. Let's hope it's gonna hold up in the rain. Yeah, weather, sunny weather, and let's just see what's going on. What's gonna happen.